but they do include some of the favourites for medals. In fact, as we look through the lineup, the very exciting young talent of Niamh Emerson, the World Junior Champion last year, Commonwealth bronze medalist, and she has already excelled this season with a 4,549 point score. Next to her, Verena Preiner of Austria, who was 6th 2 years ago, and she also is having a good season. 4,462 her heptathlon score this year. Next to her, Elina Shuk from Ukraine, notable javelin thrower, of course, won that at the Junior Championships, and not perhaps so consistent yet in heptathlon. Look out for her. And here's one of the big favourites, the silver medalist from 2 years ago, Ivona Dadic from Austria. Hasn't done a heptathlon this year, but has done 4,787 points. Hannah Mouders of Belgium, particularly good at the long jump, World Junior and European Junior medalist. And the field competing by the most experienced competitor in this lineup, that's Eliska Klučinova from the Czech Republic. Back to very close to her best form already this season. As I say, the faster hurdlers will probably go in the next race, which include Johnson Thompson and Dharma, who probably the two biggest favourites for a medal when it comes overall. But as I say, particularly look out for Dadic in lane 6 here. So Emerson, Preiner, Shuk, Dadic, Moudens and Klučinova, the first race of this European Indoor Athletics Championships. Well, away they go, and certainly off to a very good start is the Austrian Preiner. Dadic coming through strongly at the end, but it's Preiner who takes it from Dadic, and 8:39 shown on the clock. Well, that's a new personal best for the Austrian, so a really good start for her. And I think most of the competitors will have times, or several of them, pretty close to their bests here. Confirmation of that winning time, 8:39. And Dadic confirmed in second place.
Personal best for Emerson there of 8:54.
Yeah, a good start for her, taking her best down quite substantially, in fact, from 8:68 before that, 8:68 before then. So that's exciting news, I think, for an outstanding talent in World Athletics. Let's look again. Preiner always very quickly into her running, second from the top of the picture there, or the right of the screen, I perhaps should say. And then Dadic and Emerson finishing behind her. Also close up there was Moudens, the Belgian, who was going there on lane 7. Well, I think this track has proved before to be a good fast one, as athletes like to say. Good conditions here, of course. It's nice temperate conditions inside the stadium.
You know this stadium, Peter. I mean, is it traditionally a quick track? Is it thought of?
I mean, I think it has been. I mean, obviously, you don't have so many meetings, but there's always a big invitational international here in the last few years. Only opened 7 years ago when we were previously at the European Championships in Glasgow. It was in the Kelvin Hall, which actually had a bigger capacity than this Emirates Stadium. But there it is, there's the results. Preiner 8:38 from Dadic 8:53. And you can see personal best and season's best for those first four. Shuk and Klučinova closing that particular lineup. One more race to come in there. Yes, and Katrina Johnson-Thompson on the nearest to the camera here in lane 8. She's a very decent hurdler, best of 8:18. Not always such a good starter, tends to come through the race. This is perhaps not one of her very top events. The high jump and long jump would qualify for that. But she'll be looking to get a good start here in a field which also includes Solène Dharma of France, who is a very fine hurdler in the blue of France there. And in fact, the championship pentathlon best of 8:11, which was set by her compatriot Antoinette Nana-Gimou, the double European indoor champion at this event, may well be under threat. In fact, I would expect Dharma to get that, because she has done 8:03 this season in that full lineup. Laura Ercanetzi coming back to competition after a couple of years out. Then Dharma, then the brilliant young Spaniard Maria Vicente, who will be 18 just towards the end of March this year, so a youngster who had a brilliant season last year. Then Anouk Vetter, very experienced Dutch competitor. Then Xenia Krisan, also with plenty of experience from Hungary. And Katrina Johnson-Thompson, who won this title 4 years ago in Prague with a championship record of 5,000 points. There's Ikanietsi then, the Latvian. Particularly excels outdoors, heptathlon, brilliant javelin thrower. Selene Dama, the French athlete who's having a brilliant season, has taken her into one of the favourites contenders for this event. Then Vicente, the young Spaniard, a lot of eyes on her. Wonderful talent, reigning world and European youth champion. Next to her then Anouk Vetter, the Dutch athlete. Heptathlon best of 4.548 points, good hurdler with a best of 8.25. Good consistent competitor across the range of events, as is the Hungarian Xenia Krisan. Again has got a big best ever score of 4.631 points. And finally, Katrina Johnson-Thompson. Very successful season last year, starting with the Commonwealth Games gold medal, despite a slight injury, coming through to take silver behind Tiam in the European Outdoor Championships. Tiam passing this indoor season, so Johnson-Thompson is the favourite for the event.
Marks.
Fascinating to see how Ndama, the French athlete, gets off to a expected good start here. Big breakthrough with that 4.672 score, leading performance in the world this year. So Ikanietsi, Ndama, Vicente, Vetter, Krisan and Johnson-Thompson. Second race of the 60-metre hurdles.
Set.
Well, there we go, set Ndama off well. So too Johnson-Thompson off well. And inside of the Dutch athlete Vetter. But here comes Ndama. Ndama takes it. Johnson-Thompson in second place. Ikanietsi in third. And, well, 8.10 shown. It is indeed a new championship best in the pentathlon by 100th of a second, assuming that time is confirmed. In fact, it's confirmed as 8.09. The initial time comes up from the photo cell, and then we get the photo finish time. So 8.09, and I think Johnson-Thompson can be reasonably happy with her start as well. Just waiting for her time to come through. Well, there it is. And as I say, I think she can be reasonably happy, and those are converted to the points that they score as well when you look on the international scoring tables.
Once again, a whole host of season's best and personal bests.
As you can see, Ndama's a little bit down there, isn't she, Phil? But look at the way she finishes.
Yeah, didn't she?
But she comes through really strongly off these final hurdles and opens up that, what, two-plus metre gap.
Good run from Ikanietsi as well.
Yeah.
Coming back after a long period out.
Well, rewarded with a personal best too there, by 100th of a second.
Just keeping an eye on Maria Vicente's time as well. I mean, she's only 17 years of age. There is a possibility she could challenge, if she can put all 5 events together, the world junior best. Very nice hurdling, very crisp hurdling from the